Hey guys, Jason Balin at Hard Money Bankers and Hard Money Business. Do you know what servicing software to use as a hard money lender or as a private lender? Now we all know if you are going to become a hard money lender, and I mean a real hard money lender, you're not brokering loans to people. You're raising capital or you're using your own money and you're servicing the loans. That's where the real money is made. For instance, you lend out at 13 or 14%, maybe even higher. You raise the capital at 8, 9, 10% and you make that arbitrage. Let's call it 4%. 4% on $100,000 is $4,000, right? And then you grow and you grow and you grow. And the more you lend out, the checks, every time a payment comes in from a borrower, you get a check from that. So obviously, we understand the importance of that, but you need to understand exactly how to service it the right way. Now, there's pretty sophisticated softwares, and in a second I'm going to share the one that we use. But when you're starting out, if you've never written a loan before, you're writing your first loan that you're the lender on, or you're servicing on behalf of another lender, honestly, just throw everything in Excel spreadsheet. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Just organize it in an Excel spreadsheet so you don't have to go out and spend money on expensive software. That expensive software is necessary very, very soon, but just don't do it until you have a few deals under your belt. So I would use Excel spreadsheet and then use QuickBooks. QuickBooks is, the lending business is just income and expense. It's not asset and liability because I don't need real estate, so just income and expense, so it keeps it a little bit easier. So anyways, after you have probably 4 loans outstanding, you're making sufficient money. You're making a few $1,000s a month probably on just the servicing side of it. You can go in and buy software. So when we originally started, we were using this software called iServicing. iServicing works, it's fairly inexpensive, but I'd recommend using the Mortgage Office. The Mortgage Office is probably the biggest name out there right now. It is expensive. We have the server-based one. Now there's a cloud-based one. That's software as a service online, but we have the server-based one. And again, it's expensive, but it's necessary. I would obviously recommend take a look at the online version one. I think it's like a few $100 a month, and it's worth doing that, because keep in mind, this is what happens. You write a loan, someone makes a monthly payment to you, let's say it's $1,000, and you have one investor in there. Now obviously you can have multiple investors in these loans, but let's just say you have one investor in there. James Smith is the investor. Borrower makes a payment for $1,000. You calculate obviously the software calculates all this, but you send the $700, let's say that's the take to the private investor, to James Smith, and then your company, your hard money lending company, takes the $300 and puts it into your account. So there's a lot of moving pieces. Everybody thinks they can just do it kind of on the back of a piece of paper and things like that, but there's construction holdbacks. You have to know how much you put in your construction reserve to draw out and things like that. So servicing softwares are extremely important. It sucks to write the check up front to do that, but I believe now with the Mortgage Office, now that it's software as a service and completely online cloud-based, that it's a monthly fee now. So if you need a recommendation or you need a referral over at the Mortgage Office, let me know. Just shoot me an email at jason@hardmoneybankers.com, jason@hardmoneybankers.com, and I'll forward you our contact that we use over there. But make sure as a hard money lender, you are controlling it, you're being the lender, you're raising capital. Do not broker loans. Do not broker loans. You're only making fees up front and it's done. The majority of our income that we get at Hard Money Bankers is the servicing income. Every month, anytime, not every month, anytime a borrower makes a payment, we take our piece of that. We take our piece, we take a piece, we take a piece. That adds up a lot. So make sure you're doing that. If you have any questions related to this topic, go to jason@hardmoneybankers.com. We also have our next Inner Circle meeting coming up, I think in this next month. Go to hardmoneybusiness.com/inner-circle, hardmoneybusiness.com/inner-circle, and you'll see the dates for that. Thanks.